When gifted teachers at Roanoke County Public Schools work with their students, they focus on objectives within 4 areas of thinking: convergent, divergent, visual spatial, and evaluative. These 21st century thinking skills build communication and critical thinking in students, allowing them to be creative and collaborative as they work.
I'm trying to move forward, but I think I might have a certain amount of blocks, so I'm just going to do this.
This is a matrix logic puzzle. So Kevin, remember, you're going to read your clues at the bottom. You're going to use the grid with X's and checks or dots to record the information you are finding from your clues. And when you finish your matrix logic puzzle, you should have more information that's going to help us solve our crime. We're going to use it in the next puzzle as well.
Students use convergent thinking when they consider all available information and use the data to arrive at a single best possible answer. Students analyze and use deductive reasoning during this process. Occupations employing the skill include detectives, accountants, bankers, and real estate agents.
So the mazes were divergent thinking. With the hexbug mazes, they were divergent thinking because there was no right or wrong answer as long as you got the hexbug to the end. So you can make the maze any way that you want, as long as the hexbug makes it through the maze and all the way to the end.
When students are able to offer many unique creative responses to a single problem, they're using divergent thinking skills. Writers, artists, actors, dancers, salespeople, inventors, and entrepreneurs are just a few of the many people who use divergent thinking on a daily basis.
Today, the students were introduced to nanotechnology, so we are doing activities to investigate the use and size of nanos. In this activity, they have a challenge of creating something with grapes and toothpicks that represent carbon atoms and relate it to nanotechnology.
While thinking visually, students interpret information and process visual images to solve problems. This might involve representing and generating non-linguistic information. Careers such as air traffic controllers, architects, engineers, city planners, and surgeons employ this thinking skill.
Why is that 3? That's a blind alley. That's a blind alley. 3. It's just a block. 3.
Students use evaluative thinking by using a set of criteria to make decisions. Judges, lawyers, teachers, program administrators, and doctors use this skill daily.
The first problem that I had was the legs were falling, and so I attached this together, and these little things down here made it kind of stand up. And then the second problem was the straw was falling out, so I put a piece of tape on the end right there. I made a thing called dragon chips. This is perfect cat food made from chicken and fish. This can is 25% off. Can't beat that.
Many of the activities and units of study require students to use more than one thinking skill at a time. For instance, during one simulation called Ad Agency, students create an ad campaign for a new cookie type that they've designed. Through this simulation, students develop skills needed in life both inside and outside the classroom.
Ad agency is where we form groups and we get ads each week. And we try to get the most money possible, and we compete against different groups. And the group who has the most money wins the whole thing at the end of ad agency.
We will also be creating a cookie for a cookie company. They also want us to name the cookie and create a magazine ad, a billboard, and a commercial. And once we're finished with all that, they will send representatives from the cookie company to come and judge our ads and our cookie.
By focusing on these 4 thinking skills, gifted students increase their ability to collaborate, think critically, communicate ideas, be creative, and be good citizens. As students mature, these skills can be drawn upon to help them succeed in their future endeavors.